recording. So, hey, and welcome to Veckans Band Med Radio. So, who is you?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Dylan from the Coursing, and we are a new core band from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay, cool. So, first of all, I just want to say, people, shit is so fucking great song you did. So, I really like it.
Thank you so much. Everything from that comes, Slipknot for us is everything. So it's like to be able to pay a kind of a homage to my band's favorite band in a different way. Because, like our track right there sounds absolutely nothing like theirs. And I think it's kind of great that it's so well received by people, man. It's a blessing really to be able to get to share some of that same thing with our fans as well. Because a lot of our fans are Slipknot fans too. So we give them something extra.
But one question about the song, is it a cover?
Yeah, it's a cover, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because I really, really like it.
Thank you, man. We appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, of course. So, can you tell me about the story when you made the cover? How do you do?
Yeah, so it kind of goes back to our roots. So every member of the coursing, our favorite band is Slipknot, 100%. See if you can
Yeah,
24/7, man. This is
yeah,
what we rep. So it was kind of like to try to hone on our own stuff as well and kind of be ourselves, but still be able to give our fans something that they already know, something that's familiar, but like kind of with our own twist on it. So we were going through things and, we're really not a band that really does covers or anything like that. So it was like, what's the one thing that we could do that would kind of bring all of our fans together and kind of have a moment where we can all have like one of those chanting moments where everybody's just getting it. So people equal shit was really the best option for us. It was like, man, I don't think it could have really came out a better way, to be honest with you. So we ran with it straight up. We played it once just jamming around because like all of us know the song, and it was like, wow, we could actually probably put this together really well and do this. So popped up in there, got people equal shit done, and it was just like the easiest thing, honestly, man. It was just so fluent.
okay. Uh, so, but it's a good tempo in this song. It's a
So,
good tempo.
oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how do you choose the name of the band?
So the coursing comes from a lot of emotions, feelings, passion, anger, love, hate, everything in together. So we try to throw on a play on with it where we can take all those elements together and bring them into one. So as a reference, kind of like we're coursing through your veins.
Yeah.
So that's kind of our biggest pull from our stuff is to kind of make you feel something. So hence the coursing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. About the feeling.
Mm-hmm. It
So
changes the game, man. Once you can have those fans and those people that support you around to everybody feel the same thing, that's completely where it comes from.
yeah. So, what is your dream with your band? Do you have any, big dreams?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, see, we got an opportunity back in 2021. We got to do a festival in Florida called Welcome to Rockville. And on that festival, they had like Metallica and Slipknot and everybody else. So we got to be there with that too and play that festival. But so like looking at that and then being able to do it one time for us with Slipknot, it just wasn't enough. So
By the way, do you say you will play with Metallica?
yeah, they were on that festival with us. Welcome to Rockville in 2021. Them and it was them, Slipknot. See, there was it was a bunch of bands. Ice Nine Kills, Cypress Hill was on that festival. So we were privileged enough to be able to get slotted on one of the smaller stages at that festival.
Okay, that's our really cool.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah,
So
so that fix an interview to me for Metallica.
yes, we love Metallica, man. We
Yeah,
absolutely love Metallica. So it's kind of like a big homage to be able to do that. We were very just blessed, honestly. So the next biggest thing that we really want to do is we want to make this bigger. So our long-term goal is to be able to be like, all right, we're on physical tour with Slipknot. That's kind of like one of our end goals right there. Once we do that, we feel like as a group that we did everything that our sites could sell out to do. So that's like number one completely.
Yeah, I can understand that. So, have you been in Sweden and played before?
We have not, man. We would absolutely love to, because I'm actually a big Avatar fan. Very influenced by them as well, vocally, the aesthetic, the feeling. Avatar is one of those bands that just pop. So stuff like that, I would die to be able to come out there to Sweden, especially
Yeah.
to play with Avatar. That would be.
Yeah, that would be really cool if you come and see, and then I will be there.
Yeah, we'll make
So,
it happen.
what?
We'll make it happen.
Yeah, we will do. So, what makes your band different from other bands?
I think the difference between us and a lot of bands, and this is just speaking from everything that I've seen and everything that I've been with, is that we bring something to the table every single show, whether there's 5 people there or 5,000 people there. We've played as far as the lowest and as far as the highest, as far as crowd wise. And at the end of the day, we will always bring everything to the table. We will throw everything at you. We will give you a show that you will never, ever forget. And I think that's kind of our biggest thing, is that we don't take it for granted.
Yeah.
And like some bands will, some bands, sometimes not if they intend to or not, but just how it kind of looks from the outside looking in. Some bands take that for granted, I feel, and we're just privileged and just so honored to be able to give our music back to people. So just to be able to have them there to feel what we're feeling, that's I think where the separation goes. You don't want to look away when you see us.
That's true. That's true. And it's cool you say you play even if there are a lot of people or small people.
Yeah, I'll give you the exact same show every single time.
That is great. So, what happened with your band in 5 years?
In 5 years, in 5 years, I'm hoping that everything goes good with our label. We're actually in the middle of signing a deal with a label, which we can't disclose any of that information yet. But as soon as that stuff will be out, it'll probably be out later this year. We want to go to Sweden. We want to be in England. We want to be in France. We want to be in all these other countries to kind of push our stuff out over the limit, because we've gotten pretty good traction in other countries except for us. I think we're in we've been played in 82 countries already. So I'm just trying to get those
82.
82, yeah. So we're just trying to get those numbers up to be able to get there to give those people a show. So I want to be able to, in 5 years, to be able to at least touch most of those countries.
Then you have been to Sweden.
Yeah, especially Sweden. That's like number 2 on my list besides England. It's like England and Sweden are like the 2 top, because I would love to play in Gothenburg over there. I think that would be sick.
I don't know if you know that we at Veckans Band Med Radio, we have started working at a festival, so maybe we made it.
Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. We would love to play some of those festivals over there. That would be the big testament to kind of see how people react to us. Is usually the festival.
Yeah. So what do you have for plan for this year for your band?
This year, it's wild, man. So we've had 2 shows to kind of warm us up for the year so far. Early on in the month, we were with Nonpoint, Blacktop Mojo, and Sumo Psycho in our state down here, and blew that out of the water, killed that. Next day, we were with our buddies called Cultist Black. They had an album release show. Show was amazing. Blew that out of the water. So next on our package is actually at the end of this week, we're actually going on our first tour for the year. And we'll be on a East Coast tour with Kill the Imposter. They're from Orlando, Florida, and Resistor. They're from Long Island, New York. So we're going to go do some of them.
The Europe tour?
Oh, I am crossing my fingers. We're trying to do that here soon, especially in that less than 5 year mark. That's kind of the goal, is to get over to Europe for sure.
Okay, that will be cool. So, are you ready for 10 fast questions?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what is your dream with your band?
My dream with the band is to be able to make sure that our people and everybody from our crew to our merch people to our members and everything is that we could just live comfortably. Honestly, I think that's the number one goal as far as our dreams for it is to be able to all live comfortably doing that and just making sure that everything's taken care of. That's pretty much it. I would love to be able to get up every day and know that I got, tours lined out for the next 5 years and be able to do it. So that's it. And that's kind of what we strive for.
Yeah, that's true. So, what song do you wish you had made?
Which sound? Ooh. We're in the process right now of trying to get us some like rock ballads. So we're trying to write some tasty rock
Yeah.
songs as well with the metal stuff. So I would like to make a really, really hype rock ballad, like a Five Finger esque or like a Stone Sour kind of like ballad. That's kind of the goal for us too.
Okay. So, what is the best record you have ever released?
Ooh, the best record I think that's ever been released.
Yes.
Honestly, everybody will give me slack for it sometimes, but Slipknot, best band on the planet. So that debut album in '99 is to me,
Unrated artist.
yes, Tala, all day long.
Yeah.
Tala, Tallah.
Okay. So, send a link to me, and I need to check it out.
Yeah, I will.
So,
Yeah, I will definitely send you a link. And you tell them that I sent you. Be like, hey man, this weird ass dude Dylan from the coursing sent me to check you guys out.
so say a record other people don't think you listen on.
Ooh, okay. So, I'm a, big metal guy. We do all the makeup and the
Yeah.
aesthetic and everything else. But honestly, um, my favorite band that's not that kind of metal is a band called Blue October.
I really love them. I really love them, and I have played them in my metal radio a lot of time.
Yeah, see, they are phenomenal, dude.
Yeah.
I'll
Blue
cry
October
tears
Hate.
every time I see them.
The song name or Hate is one of the favorites.
Hate Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
what are you thinking about, big or small scene?
What do I think about the big and the small scenes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the big scenes out here where we're from anyways, um it's kind of crazy because it's like there's so much music that's in our area from North Carolina. I mean, especially bands coming in. And I think that honestly, the biggest around here would probably be Charlotte as far as like attractions go.
Uh,
And I absolutely love to see everything that comes through here and everything that runs because we get national artists and national talent from all over the place. So the best is honestly being able to be in Charlotte, where we're from. Um, let's see, the smallest range is crazy. There's a little city that's out in North Carolina called Asheville, North Carolina.
mm,
And everything there in that whole city is underground. Like it is so crazy cool. All the music, all the people are very, very open, very there. But Asheville is one of the most underrated underground areas for music out here for sure. It's amazing.
okay. So, festival or own gigs?
Festival or what?
Festival or just your own gigs?
Ooh, festivals.
Okay.
We
So,
love festivals.
festival is the best thing.
It is truly because you get those people in the festivals who it's like there's probably a good 60 to 70% of people that go to those festivals that may have never heard of us.
Yeah.
So whenever we get up there and do our thing, people are like, oh snap. Or people are like, fuck them.
Yeah.
So and I love both sides of it, man. So
Yeah.
it's like the festivals are those opportunities where we get to have everybody at one spot for one time. The only thing I don't like sometimes, we'll get 25 minutes, 20 minutes sometimes. So it's like as soon as you start, it feels like it's already over, So we're like,
Yeah.
dang, did we just do that?
That's true. So we have coming to part 3, and that's our every band in my show will give a question for next band.
Yeah.
So that do you think if it is difficult to start a new band from scratch?
Nowadays, yeah. Nowadays, I think it's a lot harder because in the world that it is now, you know, with the internet and everything, there's so much oversaturated stuff and so much music that's out there that it's hard sometimes for a brand new band to kind of cut through the middle, and that's what sucks. So sometimes diversity is on your side there, but sometimes it can't help you because who knows if that person that's starting a brand new band is going to create something that nobody's ever heard before.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's where the advantage is, but the disadvantage is, man,
Yeah.
so oversaturated now.
Yeah,
Everybody's got the internet, you know.
yeah, that's true. So, do you want to say anything to everyone want to see this interview?
So everybody out there, just if you see us, jam us. If you see us walking down the street, come talk to us. You know, be cordial. You know, just be normal human beings, man. We're just normal human beings, just like everybody else is. So we just try to be better people for the people around us, honestly. So just keep doing that. Keep streaming our stuff. Keep listening to the new age of music that's coming out, and we'll definitely be in your backyard soon.